So, here we are, Final Fantasy XIV, patch 7.35. We're going to be doing the Monster Hunter Wilds crossover event. So we're going to be doing the little story and the trial involved with that. So yeah, let's get to it. The Final Fantasy side of this crossover, in the middle of all these friggers. All right, Dawn Hunt Tracker. This, as soon as we interact, they should disappear because we have that setting on. There we go. What people? All right, guy. The White Wanderer. All right. The Dawn Hunt Tracker has need of an intrepid adventurer. Hello, Division Kelwyn. Tell me, do you have a moment? Animal carcasses have been turning up one after the other over in Shaloni, and we've yet to figure out why. We were preparing to launch an investigation, but then we received this. What is this? Ooh. Hold on. It's the Monster Hunter music. Wow, fuck. Why is my text coming? My text box is not being able to close. Sorry, it says a distinctive style to be sure, but it's undoubtedly a mark bill. No less peculiar than the client who delivered it either. Too small for a Hitsaro, yet too furry to be a Lalafell. Hitsaro being the Makoti of Thrall. Whatever distant land they hail from, I doubt I've ever heard of it. Oh, it's alright, I've encountered one of these folks before. They're called felines. Oh, this is so cute. Alright, why is the text box appearing but behind the thing? Normally I can get to this to hide it. Oh shit. Hold on. Why is it doing this to me? Hide log window. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was weird. Normally it appears in front of the text box, so I don't know why it's giving me that trouble. Anywho. The bill's design is certainly different, or looks like prey worth hunting. Looks like prey worth hunting, or I feel like I've seen a bill like this before. We have seen a bill like this before. Look, it's got the little drawing. This is probably only an option if you've done the previous collab before. This is also what the little art in the now that I've played Monster Hunter. Now that I've played Monster Hunter Wilds, this looks like the art in like the bestiary that they have. I guess you also use it when you go on missions. I feel like I've seen a bill like this before. So you've handled a request like this previously. I'll be damned. Lately, there have been sightings of a large beast roaming the plains, which we believe is responsible for the rash of carcasses. From what I heard, it bears a striking resemblance to the creature depicted on this bill. I mean, I think most people in Thrall would probably assume it would be a Thrall Vidral. To be frank, we'd all rest easier if the one who helped fell Valigarmanda were the one to take this on. Would you lend us your strength? No problem. I mean, there was many of us there that fought Valigarmanda, but sure. I was yearning for a good hunt. Or, if it's been deemed a threat, it must be eliminated. It's been deemed a threat, it must be eliminated. Do we have authorization from the guild? Indeed. This is a matter we would be wise to approach with all due caution. It'd be best to speak with the client directly, as they'll be able to apprise you of all the details. They should be hanging about the tavern in Husawatwi. I expect you'll have no trouble finding them. No, wait. Husatawi. What's accepted? With the little wild symbol there. I think I don't know if that's the expedition symbol or the Avis unit symbol, but there we go. The client appears to be of a race not from these parts. You'll find them soon enough if you look around the tavern in Husatawi. Alright, to Shaloni. Oh, hey, Bizmaker. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I still need to get the Rathalos eventually, too. I've been sort of slowly chipping away at picking that one up. Been picking up the scales from the extreme. I think I need 50 in total, so I'll get there when I get there. We get 1 per extreme kill. I could farm them out all in one day, honestly. But I that's too much grind for me. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Chocobo? Question mark? An unfamiliar bird-like creature stands before you, vaguely reminiscent of a chocobo. This is why I cross-wired calling a secret chocobo my chocobo so much in the Monster Hunter Wild games. For those who don't know, this is the mount that you get. So you can dye it all sorts of different colors. I love the secrets. The secrets are awesome. And we're gonna get one. All right, I guess we're surveying here. Surveying. 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 There they are, in the default little Palico armor for wilds. It's doing a lot of gesturing. Very animated. Hello, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you. Were you the one who posted the Arkveld bill? I mean, the bill for a monster to be slain? Yes, I'm the feline who put out the bounty on the monster. Are you a hunter? You could call us that. We've hunted before. I don't do a lot of hunts, but I've been known to occasionally do hunts. An adventurer, to be precise. When the mood strikes me, or don't you mean meowster? We could say that, I feel like that'd be rude. Obviously, that's the line that you get if you've done the crossover before, because the previous one did call it a meowster. I do wonder what you say if you say that one, but I feel like it would be rude to say like the guy did like that's it's rude. It's rude. An adventurer, to be precise. You must be familiar with monsters of all kinds. In which case, I have one I'd like you to hunt, assuming you're up for it. That's their official language. Meowster is the cat speak version of it. Maybe we can replay this cutscene in the end and we can choose the other option. Wonderful. You don't seem to have a grand hub for hunters in this land. We have adventurers guilds, but not here in Thrall. Listen, it's like pointing out somebody's accent. It's rude. So I was beginning to lose hope I'd find anyone. I better begin by telling you how I arrived here. It relates to our mark, you understand. Flashback, flashback, flashback. Oh, there he is, Arkveld. The mark in question, none other than Guardian Arkveld. Oh. The creature normally resides in the Forbidden Lands. My comrades and I were in the midst of investigating its territory when... Aha! Omegabot, the crossover. A spider-like thing appeared as if out of nowhere. Before we could make our heads or tails of what it was, a cocoon nearby burst open and from it emerged a newborn Arkveld. Oh, even another Arkveld, okay. The two of them began to clash in a fierce battle for supremacy. As the battle came to a head, the mysterious invader created a ring glowing with light. Before we knew it, the Arkveld, the Guardian, had disappeared without a trace. It made a rift? A portal? And then, all before me turned white. When I came to, I found myself in this land of Taral with a secret. Also, the secret was here. Oddly enough, the invader spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said, program, loop upgrade. I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. Program loop upgrade, okay. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a guardian Arkveld was wreaking havoc nearby. I thought it best that I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring ruin to the wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds. Cross arms nod. That sounds very strange. What an odd story. Now that you're up to speed, I'd say we better get started. Alrighty. Stray feline. I'm sure this goes without saying, but when tracking prey, it's important to know what signs to look for. Every creature leaves its own unique trail. Yeah, we did some tracking in the story, but no, I didn't do much tracking otherwise for Monster Hunter Wilds. It's like looking at and following tracks. The fucker did looper. I don't know what that means. Besides like time looping or something like that. Anyway, straight feline. Guardian Arkveld's most distinctive traits are its white coat and scales, as well as the chain-like tendrils on its forelimbs, which it can extend and retract at will to bind its prey. If it doesn't slice you to pieces first, to bind its prey and steal elemental energy from them. Whatever ground the beast treads, it's certain to leave behind marks from dragging its tendrils. From what I've heard, it was sighted in an area north of here called Yatanane. Let's see if we can't find signs of its passage. I'm regretfully unfamiliar with the monsters in these parts, so I hope you don't mind taking lead in our search. Rowing together. It's easier to track monsters that leave something behind, but in Arkveld's case, that'll be tricky. I think the best we can hope for is a few strands of its fur or markings left by its tendrils. All right, let's go. Our little palico's smaller than this one. Up we get a little conversation area. Discuss Husa Taui. I noticed there are quite a few people in this town carrying curious weapons. I took such folk for hunters at first, but it turns out they're members of a group that catches folks up to no good. The Dust Watch, I think they're called. Yep. The hunters of my land are no strangers to capturing their quarry either, you know. We use shock or pitfall traps to immobilize beasts and then unleash a barrage of trank bombs to put them to sleep. To capture monsters, yeah. I have to be an expert at laying traps. Of course you are. A fine partner. I'm sure. So I'd be happy to put my talents to use should any fugitives cross our paths. Path. Singular. Is there other? Nope, that's the only conversation point. All right, onward. Looper's mechanic for Omega Savage and Ultimate. Oh. That makes sense. So he upgraded it. What does it do then? What does the looper mechanic do? It's been a while since I've done, oh, we maybe didn't need him out. What? Fuck off. Basically, a series of tower and tethers, I see. Then how did that get them all the way here? Alright, monster tracks. Is this fur? Nope. A heap of withered weeds. It bears an unmistakable resemblance to plant matter found on tumbleclaws native to the region. I gather these dried weeds were left behind by a monster that uses them to camouflage itself. They certainly bear no connection to Arkveld. In the Forbidden Lands, there are creatures called Mimifta that also may make flowers to hide from their predators. I think that's the sloths that they can look like flowers. I remember this one time. Some hunters disguised themselves with headwear in the spitting image of a Mimifta. Yeah, you can get a helm that looks like that. I'm not pulling your tail when I tell you it was impossible to distinguish one of them from the real thing. In any case, I don't see signs of Arkveld here. Let's keep looking. Up a second conversation point. Is also the name of the program Omega uses to travel between the rift. Oh, okay. All right, so if it allowed him access to the interdimensional rift in the first place, then he probably opened something in the interdimensional rift. Upgraded interdimensional rift thing. Discuss Shaloni. As I understand it, sandstorms sometimes sweep across these plains. Is that right? The Forbidden Lands similarly have a tumultuous climate, the environment shifting greatly with the change of the seasons. In the fallow period, the land grows barren, so monsters fight over what limited food they can find. And come the intense weather conditions of the inclemency period, apex predators begin to emerge, making it a very precarious time. That's basically the fallow is a time of shortage and then big weather event in each of the different areas. In the forest, it's big rainfall. In the windward plains, it's lightning storms, etc. But after that comes the plenty, when flora and fauna flourish in abundance. No matter the season, there's always something new to discover, bringing fresh excitement with each expedition. Oh, a fellow with the same last name. Unhad Light. A fellow light salute. Monster tracks. A pungent, sticky substance adheres to these clumps of yellow hair. Judging by the local fauna, these are likely the remains of a sunbeard gorged upon by a grassland worm. One of those worms. Not sure what left this behind, but Arkveld has white fur, not yellow. Come to think of it, all guardians have a white coat. Even the guardian variant of Rathalos, Crimson King of the Skies, is clad in white. At least, that's what I've heard. Yeah, for those who don't know, the Guardians are like created monsters from the ancient kingdom of Wyveria. That's neither here nor there, like genetically modified. But that is neither here nor there. We should get back to our survey. And so they're white and purpley variants of different monsters. Oh my god, like when we sprinted, they do he's doing the little four, he was bounding on the four legs. Oh, this looks more promising. The markings in the ground suggest something massive was dragged across it, with armor-like scales strewn about the area. These scales. I'm certain they came from Guardian Arkfeld. We're on the right trail. To think it came so close to a settlement. Thankfully, it turned away. But there's nothing stopping it from coming back. We need to find its lair before anyone gets hurt. With everything we've found, I believe we have what we need to locate our prey. If we're to give proper chase, we should call on my comrade resting back in town. Could I trouble you to gather a few samples before we go? Leave it to me, sample gatherer extraordinaire. My feathered friend here is called a secret. Not only does it make for a reliable mount, but it can also carry all the essentials for a hunt thanks to its sturdy build. And that's not all. It can even memorize a monster's scent and track it down. A fine mount. Also, and you said you wish you were a palico. They're so cute. They are really adorable. I love the palicos. Must be kitty, which often means free food. I mean, it could mean free food. The fat kitty, the fat cat mount, the little calico. All right, stray feline. Try letting it smell what you gathered. Ah, that's why we gathered the scales. Hi, secret friend. Can you catch the scent? Little sound effect and everything. Looks like it's picked up the scent. Now it can guide us to Arkfeld. There's no time to waste. If you would mount the secret and scout the location of our mark, I'll see to preparations for the hunt. Here, take this link pearl contraption. Managed to barter for it after exchanging a few things with a traveling merchant. With this, we should be able to stay in contact even if we're apart. Wow, you found a traveling merchant in Thrall with a link pearl? Link pearl technology is starting to make its way into Thrall. Because when we gave one to Wukelbat, they were just like, wow, what cool technology. I mean, Kona was probably on top of that immediately. And now then, you need only trust in the secret to guide you. I'm sure you'll find Arkfeld in no time. Oh, he's just going. They're just like, I'm on my way. Bye. I thought we were going together. All right, secret friend. The secret guards cheerfully and seems eager for you to climb onto his back. Oh, we are going together. Yay! Look at us. Oh. Hello, are you there? Oh, good, I can hear you. This link pearl is a true gem. Though Arkfeld lay dormant within its cocoon for a long time, guardians are said to awaken when they sense a powerful presence nearby. Oh, a crossroad. May have turned back after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention. Was that supposed to be a choice of going left or right? Just slow down at the crossroads. That stormy dome in the distance marks a land dominated by fierce lightning storms, right? I sure hope that's not where Arkfeld is headed. Could be. He absorbs elemental energy. There's a beast heavily imbued with it. Or maybe here, a beast imbued by cerulean fire. Up to the top, we're scouting. Oh. Dead Borb. And by Borb, I mean pterodactyl. Wow, you found the remains of a monster. Quick, examine the corpse to see if there are any signs it's been preyed upon. The guardians don't eat. So they're just, it's for a defensive thing. So this one might just have his life force sucked out of it. Okay, those are definitely the scales then. Fucking shedding scales like nobody's business. The beast has breathed its last. You see no bite marks on its body, suggesting the creature may not have been attacked as an act of predation. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the wyvern milk, right? Yeah, they don't hunt, but they do eat a different energy source, which is one of the fuel source of Wyveria, which is like a crystallized substance that comes from an energy source called the Dragon Torch. I'd expect as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkfeld may be fixated on the energies in this place and felling any monster that gets in its way. Sounds like a Thrall, or it doesn't need sustenance to survive. It's on the general menu. Okay, here we go. No, wait. Yeah, okay, so I'd expect that much from a guardian. You see, unlike the average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I don't know. Don't Thralls eat? So I don't know if they would say, like, it sounds like a Thrall. Like initially, Kelwyn might have thought Thrall. But I think, like Valigarmanda was going to empower itself with elemental energy as well. That's because it was weak after its long time in stasis. But I imagine, like, they still eat. Otherwise, it was just empowering itself. Oh, well, that window is fixed. That's nice. It doesn't need sustenance to survive. It's all rather complicated. But in short, guardians do not possess an organ for digestion. That's why they never attack out of a desire to feed. Oh boy. Loud noises. Oh no, the Ronique. Oh. That's the S rank. The world boss. What? That sounds like a turf war. Two monsters clashing. Clearly, Arkfeld's been on edge since it arrived here. I bet it's lashing out at anything it deems a threat. At this rate, it's going to throw the whole ecosystem out of balance. We have to stop it. But how? Oh, I've got it. Try taking out a pod from the pouch on the secret. You'll know you found the right one if it makes your nose wrinkle. Oh, we're gonna drive it off with the stink bomb, stink pellet, stink thingy-bob. It's called a dung pod, and as you undoubtedly noticed, it possesses a frightfully fetid smell. Whether it's a single monster or even a horde, a well-positioned throw would send even the most rabid beast packing. It has no effect on guardians, but the scent should be unbearable for whatever Arkfeld's fighting. Throw it with everything you've got. We gliding in. That's the apex predator of the region. The double S rank pro boss. Oh, it's gonna absorb the elemental power. No, it's not. It's just throwing it off with its chains. Whole animated little fight scene. Look at it go. Thing exploded. There it is. Guardian don't give no fucks though. From my memory, I'm pretty sure it was that Arkfeld was based on an extinct species. We fighting? No, it's like, nah, we ain't fighting. There it goes. Heartfelt flood as well. Perhaps it perceived you too as a threatened. Return to its den to recover its strength. Well, I'm sure you would love to give chase. I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a Rathalos' tail. All right, where the... Okay, here we are. Secret? It's like, where did it put us? Judging by the Secret's gallant posturing, it's eager to resume the hunt. Gallant posturing. And that turf war continued. It may have reached nearby settlements. Thank goodness the dung pod worked as well as it did. Arkfeld's lair appears to be further ahead. I expect it's recuperating from its battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. While you were searching for the Guardian, I took it upon myself to put together a camping kit. Let's set up shop near Arkfeld's lair and prepare for the grueling hunt before us. Oh, the pop-up camp? All right. Set up camp to make the final preparations. Hey. Oh my god, we are in a little instant zone. Did they use part of the... Oh, look at the canyons. It's the little camp music. Look at this. Very pretty, got the waterfalls and everything, little canyon region. Little cave over there. Little instant zone. If we exit to Shaloni, will we be able to come back? Well, of course we will, but I wonder where the entrance is. Oh, we talked to the feline again, eh? I put it together a pop-up camp in the clearing ahead. Once we've made our preparations, we can dive into Arkfeld's den. Trying to travel the Windward Wilds. Like the Windward Wastes. They're making the best looking zones for not open world areas. Yeah, the canyon area does look pretty nice. This is a lot like the Tender Valley dungeon. The Tender Valley dungeon has similar vibes. Oh, look, a lot of people over here taking in the sights as well. Yeah, it would be cool if we got an open area canyon like this. It'd be cool if we could fly through and stuff like that. This is like a big canyon area like this would definitely be cool as a zone. Probably difficult to navigate though. All right, Secret, how you doing? The Secret is on alert, ready to act at a moment's notice. That pop-up camp. Look, it's got all the little pop-up camp things in there. Excellent. All right, stray feline. Come, make yourself at home. No need to worry about any pesky monsters. I've already checked the area and we're perfectly safe. First things first, we feast. We must get our food buff. One should never hunt an empty stomach, as we hunters say. I managed to gather everything we need to have ourselves a barbecue, so let's get grilling. Oh, is this where we're doing the exact little animation? I'll be honest, I only did the cooking meat a few times. Oh, we don't even have to play the little mini game. You do use that to mini game that shit. It's alright, Kellen's perfect at it. Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Okay, eating animation. All right. Tear into the meat. Oh, there we go. Food buff obtained. Skeleton failed the minigame. Not fails all the time. Yeah. The final one is hard to get because it's a little bit out of rhythm. We got close enough. Oh, we can do the barbecue grill again if we want to. Portable barbecue grill.
Delicious! Now that your appetite's sated and spirits soaring, I bet you could take on even the mightiest of monsters. Here, take these mega potions as well. They'll come in handy during the hunt. They're a special blend of the potions distributed by the Hunters Guild, mixed with fresh honey harvested by yours truly. Thankfully, we were in a period of plenty just before I was transported here. So we got like we gathered a lot of materials and shit. With that, I think you're all set. Allow me to formally make my request. Please, hunt Guardian Arkfell and protect the lives on these plains.
Authorized by the guild. Let's go. The Windward Wilds now accessible. You tell me you don't have a crap ton of stakes because the minigame is so addictive. I did the minigame a couple of times, but then afterwards I just used the cook a meal feature instead. During the Battle for Windward Plains, you'll get access to the D-Action Mega Potion, just like in the Rathlos fight. Alright, I love these little crossovers, they're great.
Arkfell is a formidable monster, but so long as you keep heart, I know you'll prevail.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Animal carcasses have been turning up left and right in Cheloni, with a mysterious mark bell suggesting that a new monster prowls the plains. Tasked with hunting the beast, you set off to meet your client, a stray feline, and together with their stalwart secret companion, scour the wilds and identify your mark, Guardian Arkfell. Now invigorated by a repast of grilled meat and equipped with a potent mega potion, the time has come to end the Guardian's rampage and return peace to the wilds. Alright, let's do it. Oh, instant. Okay. Away we go. Let me take a quick sip of water while we're loading in. Stay hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated. Assuming our last DPS ready is up. Hello, DPS. Let's go. All right, maybe not. Up there we go. We're taking off with the secret. Along the canyon walls. I was gonna say, giving me a minute, you would have been DPS. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you're saying maybe I'd wanted to jump on, but you were just like, I don't know, maybe I should. So I wasn't sure. All right, Guardian Arkfell. Here we go. Meowdy. Oh no, somebody immediately DC'd. Oh, a bit of a small arena for this fight. Circular, got the light coming through. We got the crystal formations here. Okay. We're going. Oh, wait on DC? Absolutely. Somebody pulls. Oh, that's definitely a swipe, a side swipe. Oh, big side swipe, big side swipe. Other side. Oh, they're here. I'm assuming he's gonna explode outward. Oh no, it's just a line. Okay, and then explodes bigger. Oh, that's a wave. How big of a wave? Oh no, just going in a sequence, in a sequence. That's red this time. I don't think it was red before. Is it gonna expand? No, okay, maybe it was red before. Oh no, oh, okay. Okay, then okay, oh, then you want to go in. Okay, okay. A pushback? And a knockback. A donut? Well. I sort of like expanded in a circle. The effects that were happening before. Towers! Oh no, I assume the big one are tank towers. Oh shit. Get away from the crystals, they exploded, Monster Hunter. I feel like that one's gonna explode bigger. Oh yeah, the bigger one did explode bigger. Exaflares. Garnet Umbrella brings its might to bear. Whoa. Holy shit, I have 4. Uh-oh. What? Garnet Umbrella's overflows for causes damage over time, increasing damage taken. This effect immediately dispelled by the Wyvern's defeat. Oh, okay, this side. Give me some space. Okay, so this is a get out, then get in. And then in. Nope, not that side, not that side. And then this one's a get out because it's white, not red. Up a wave. The edges of the arena. Oh, what does that mean? Okay. Oh, it's waving. It's going back. It's coming back. Okay, this thing again. Expanding. Over here now? Okay, I'm alive. I could definitely not tell what side he was swiping on there. I've just been lucky both times. White tree leaf, oh, welcome, welcome. Towers again. Okay, we gotta wait. Oh, there's one on the other side. I'm going for it. Holy crap. Shit, these crystals are gonna explode when they get hit by it. Crap. Alright, we're okay. This is gonna be the red get in line. Another side strike. The beam again. Holy shit, our tank has 8 vuln stacks. Giving him some cooldowns. Probably used a lot of his own cooldowns too. Gotta hope the vuln stacks time out there. He's a tank, so he does the tank privilege. Alright, the wave. Is he gonna do another mechanic during this? Yes, he's doing a strike. Again? Okay, this one again. Going over here. Alright, perfect. Okay. It's the raised hand. The raised hand is the one that's doing the strike? Okay, yeah. Tail attack. Stack marker. Side swipe. Whoa. Hey yo, we did it. as the normal version. Monster slain. The Guardian Arkveld's crown appears loose. Okay. Carve the monster. Oh, hey, Eldest. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for sending a rating my way. Hello, my name is Light. I mostly play Final Fantasy XIV, also a little bit of Overwatch, and occasionally some other things. We're currently doing the new patch stuff in Final Fantasy XIV, including the Monster Hunter crossover event. So here we are. Is there nothing else to carve? I think it's just the front of the face. Here's these guys. A successful hunt. Well done, my friend. There we go.
You did it! You defeated Arkveld! Now these plains will know peace once more.
Relative peace. It's thanks to you that I even knew of this threat in the first place, or now we need to find a way to get you home. Well, I mean, we had heard of this threat from the guy as well, like that enemies would have been able to show up. We'd have found it out in the first place. But they did send the hunt bill their way. Let's see, now we need to find a way to get you home.
Wow, I nearly forgot. I need to get home too. I'm not entirely sure how I'll make it back to the Forbidden Lands, I'll admit. And yet, I don't feel awfully anxious about it. It's not every day that you get spirited away to a vast continent like this. Like this, you know. I'd like to see the sights and speak with the people. I'll find a way back in the course of that, I'm sure of it.
Well, I mean, like, you're currently speaking to the person most likely to be able to help you find a way back, considering we know the most about cross-rift travel, but alright.
I wouldn't mind learning more about the myriad monsters and resources here either. I'll see where the winds take me, and fill out my field guide as I go along.
Alright, little friend. Best of luck on your journey.
Well, I guess I'm here now. Let's make the most of it. Adventure! Who knows? By the time I make it home, I may have filled the whole thing. Do you think I'd be a worthy adventurer by then?
Hell yeah! Smile and nod, smile and nod. Zagra gazes at the surroundings with interest.
We ought to inform the Dawn Hunt folk in Tuliolal that we've succeeded in our hunt.
Alright, back to Tuliolal then. We have this little pit stop area I guess you can go hang out in. Assuming you'll get back here, a little pop-up camp. Hidden away. Little canyon area. Also, as you said before, you understand why they chose Arkveld because he has the mascot and all that, but Ray Dow has a better soundtrack. You wish it was Ray? Ray Dow would have been pretty cool. Yeah, I understand why it was Arkveld or Zoe. Zoe was a better fight. I mean, it depends on like how spoilery territory they want to go because Zoe's like the surprise final boss, right? So if they wanted to get people interested in what was going on in Monster Hunter Wilds and draw more people in, I think putting the big ass spoiler boss it wouldn't necessarily be the best idea. Not to say that there wasn't like some information, I guess, about the story of Wilds here, but not a lot. It's just like information about the Guardians or whatever the heck. Yeah, those two would have been cool fights indeed. They would have been cool fights, but I think the Arkveld was a fine choice. All right. Let's inform our friend here in the middle of this crowd that we've successfully completed the hunt. Hold on. There he is. I turned it down because Tool all jazz, but we're back to the Monster Hunter music. So the hunt was a success. Well done indeed. Perhaps now life can return to normal for the fauna of Shaloni.
By the way, we carved some scales from Arkveld's hide. Would you be able to craft anything with them? It'd be an awful waste to leave them as only a souvenir.
Crafting armor from monster parts. Well, now this is a rare find. If you speak with a smithy here, I'm sure he could fashion armor with it, or at the very least exchange it for other wares. Yeah, I can do that. Be sure to drop by again should you find any other noteworthy materials. Secret!
What brings you here, my friend? Already finished feeding? Why would you look at that? It seems they've grown fond of you.
I love them so. Be cool if you could dive them like in Monster Hunter. It's even the same mechanic as Chocobo. Well, not quite the same mechanic as Chocobos, but the same lore as Chocobos in that you feed them something different to become a different color. Like flamingos. Though I guess flamingos don't change color, it's just based on the stuff that they do eat. Anyway.
If you're not opposed, why not take them along with you on your adventures?
Hell yeah, welcome to the menagerie.
I'll be in your care, buddy boy. Yippee, you couldn't ask for a better companion. Yippee.
You couldn't really ask for a better companion. Just like our Chocobo. The best mounts. The bestest of buds.
That's all. I believe it's time I was getting on my own adventure.
It's a shame that they're not sticking together, though. The buddy system, little guy.
Thanks for everything, Cohen.
Thanks, you too, friend. May we meet again. Oh.
May we meet again someday.
There they go. Alright, so we're getting the sacred horn. And then some outdoor furnishings. The little camp chair and the little grill. Huzzah! The hunt has only just begun. Earn further rewards by facing Guardian Arkveld in the Woodward's Extreme, which may be unlocked by speaking to the Wandering Minstrel. Alright. See if this guy has anything more to say. Should you come into possession of additional Arkveld scales, be sure to bring them to the smithy. He can offer you various goods in exchange. Alright, smithy, what do you got? Guardian Arkveld item exchange. Okay, so this is the cart horn. 99 Arkveld certificates. The Sacred Fledgling Minion. The Vigor Wasp Minion. The Mizutsune Parasol. Hunter's Framers Kit. Two Framers Kits. And a bunch of Orchestrons for 1 scale each. And then, oh, the Hope Set. Hope Set M and Hope Set F, but they haven't gender locked them, thank God. How does it, the dyeing is probably swag. That's the inner part of the hood. And then the outer part of the hood. Hell yeah, okay. That's the lady's visor. Let's hold on. So does the visor? Okay, there's no visor on it. So this is the guy coat. It's a little bit longer. The lady's coat is shorter, but has the more like fur lined at the top. I do like the longer trench coat. It's a good set. It's a good set. I think the goggles at the front, though. The goggles at the front is nice. And then the male bracer versus the female one. I think it's just a matter of... oh, this one has like a little like cuff to it. You now have hot dogs? Oh, hell yeah. Enjoy your hot dogs. And then we have the pants. Oh wait, hold on. So that's the male pants. The female pants are shorts. Right, it's more like a skirt. Got the little pocket on it. And then the boots. It's nice, tall, relatively tall boots. And then for this one, a little bit shorter. It's got a little bit of a heel as well. Ooh, some spikes along the back. Oh, spikes along the back of both of them. An excellent set. I do really love the Monster Hunter set, so we'll definitely be picking this up. And then we have Arkfeld's Windward Plays Phantomscape. Ray Dow's Windward Plays Phantomscape. So I guess if Ray Dow's in it, Uthuna's. So these are all of the apex predators of each of the regions and each of their different places. So Uthuna, the big fish monster in the Scarlet Forest. Oh, and Omega in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Jindahad in the Ice Shard Cliff. And Udra in the Oil Well Basin. Little octopus fellow. Hunter's Lodge Chair. Wild's Great Sword Stand. It's a tabletop item. The Wild's Banner with the two dragons in the Monster Hunter logo, Monster Hunter Wilds logo. And then you can have an outdoor item pop-up camp. Very cool, very cool. Oh, hey, Squitten! Thank you for re-upping your subscription. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Thank you for the continued support. I don't know what Batan is. I don't know what Batan is though. But thank you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Button. Okay, there we go. Listen, I don't know. Sometimes people make references, they go above my head. So I never know what's a thing or not. Alright, and then pendant lamp. Striking dummy. Let's see, we'll have to pick up some. I'll probably pick up some of the housing items last, because I don't have much room in my apartment. It'd be cool. And then feline mender permit. This permit allows the hiring of feline menders in the estate. Okay, so this is where you can hire the little you can have the little palicos as NPCs in your estate and whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna probably I don't know what Guardian Arkveld's certificate where these come from. I might assume the extreme. These are all regular scales. Regular scales, regular scales. How do you think they made the Phasmascapes if we only know of Arkfeld and FF? I don't actually know the lore behind the Phasmascapes. It says, this advanced magic contraption displays a harrowing battle with the deadly Guardian Arkfeld. Well, I mean, if we had to do it from a strictly lore perspective, it would probably be like how the Yakui were dreaming of the Golden City across the rift. And that occasionally dreams happen. where you'll be able to see some things that are in different shards and stuff like that. Maybe somebody just had a vivid dream of a different world, and they were just like, I'm going to make it into art. It would probably be the thing. If they had to do it. If they had to give some lore for it. Yeah, I'll probably pick up the minions. I do want to... Can I... No, I can't try this on. I do want to see what the Mitsune Parasol looks like. Get the framers kits and everything. No wonder people are fighting Arkfeld a lot here. All right, first though, let's go unlock the extreme. Let's go. All right, Wandering Minstrel. We're here again. Guardian Arkfeld. So, what have you brought for me today? Yeah, so I just met a little cat from a different world, and they came through the rift or whatever. It sounds like they were fighting Omega over there. Really harrowing fight on that end of the spectrum. And yeah, then they came over here, and there was a guardian Arkfeld or whatever, and he was a really weird beastie and whatever have you, and he had some like a lot of attacks and shit. Fled over to a canyon in Shaloni, and then we kicked his ass. Arkfeld, the white wanderer from a faraway world. I dare say that the word hunt suffices not to capture your struggle with the creature. I was pretty sure there's a struggle. Not as much of a struggle as fighting Omega. I mean, the Omega and the friggin' Monster Hunter Wild side of the fight is much harder. Don't know if that would be that if our struggle with Arkfeld there wasn't considered a hunt, that one's certainly above and beyond as well. Intrigued though I am by the device described in the feline's tale, what strikes me most of all is the nature of this guardian. That is, its predilection for energy. In the animal kingdom, a predator devours other beasts for its survival, yet Arkfeld appeared not to be driven by this fundamental need. Instead, it harbored an extreme obsession for ether, an obsession which sought slaughter the beasts of Shaloni to assert dominance over its newfound realm. Oh, for ether. Sounds like a sin eater in this case. When you say like an obsession for eating ether, I mean, if we're assuming like it would be a proper equivalent if the dragon torch is just absorbing energy and then turning it into wyvern mug, then that'd be like energy equals ether, ether equals energy, and whatnot. Life force? Probably, sure, why not? In response, the Serpent Lord rose up to face his interloper, as if the land itself wished to repel a common threat. As the apex predator of the region, the S+ rank world boss hunt, whatever the heck. Without such resistance and your timely intervention, there's no telling how grave a threat Arkfeld might have become. Yeah, we cut that shit out early. Finding itself in an unfamiliar land, the Guardian merely did what its instincts bade it do. Why to render such a savage life in verse? It might go thus. In silvery coat its body cloaked, from distant world it came. On reddened earth the Guardian roamed, the lives of foes to claim. In hunger deep was locked this beast, in silvery chains entwined, to conquer all its savage fate, new paradise to find. Extreme, now accessible. Thanks for the little ditty. As always, Wandering Minstrel.